Hey everyone, Tony here. Hope you're doing well. Monday, September 17th. I have some very big and great news to share with you guys. The first is reported on CNBC. A Ripple employee by the name of Sagar Sarbhai said that xRapid would go live in, I quote, a month or so. So we are maybe a month and a half away from the launch of xRapid. So this may take place next month, or and maybe in the early part, or maybe the early part of December. Many folks have been speculating that Ripple could announce xRapid at their Swell conference, which is in early October. You know, with Bill Clinton being there, and maybe he could be the one mentioning that xRapid is live with this bank and that financial institution, whatever it may be. But guys, we have information straight from the horse's mouth, so to speak. This is a public confirmation from the folks at Ripple. We've heard it many times. So this is coming up, guys. I'm excited. This is great news if you're holding XRP. And this is not speculation or fake news or anything. This is coming straight from the company. So I'm sharing the source here with you guys. So Sagar Sarbhai, I hope I pronounced his name correctly, says he's confident cryptocurrency product xRapid will go into commercial application soon. And he was interviewed here by the folks from CNBC. I will put a link in the description for you guys to watch this video. Highly recommend you watch it. He answers other questions as well. But let me give you some background on him. He's the head of regulatory regulations for Asia Pacific and the Middle East at Ripple. Said Monday that the firm was making significant headway with its xRapid product, which is aimed at helping banks speed up transactions by using the cryptocurrency XRP. So they name it specifically. Guys, big things are ahead. We are at the threshold of a major utility and use case for XRP and any crypto in general, guys. It's going to disrupt a $1 trillion industry, and I can't wait for the announcement. And remember what I've been saying, as soon as the announcement goes live, who's going to start reporting on it? CNBC, Fox Business, Bloomberg, a lot of the fintech blogs and news sites. This is going to get a lot of coverage, especially, if it's some brand name household bank, it's going to be huge for Ripple, guys. And I'm definitely expecting to see some price movements with the utility, plus the speculation and FOMO kicking in. And of course, the haters will continue to say things, but obviously, we're going to see real-world utility on a big-time level, on a very large scale, global, in fact, where XRP is leveraged for cross-border payments. I've said it before, Ripple is disrupting a $1 trillion industry, has the biggest use case out there, guys, working with the biggest institutions on the planet. If you don't grasp this, then you need to go study economics and business, because I think some people, they do get it. They're just afraid. They hold other coins, especially like the Bitcoin maximalists. I'm seeing them going crazy. They're out there. They have Bitcoin, which is worth $6,000, and you're fighting with XRP, the XRP community. Why? They're scared. They know what's to come. They know Bitcoin has poor utility right now. It will never achieve anything on this scale unless, and don't get me wrong, I'm holding Bitcoin. I wanted to see it do well. I would like Bitcoin to be around. I think it has its use case, but as a currency, it has failed. It is more of a store of value now. But is it going to be moving this type of volume? Cross-border payments, trillions of dollars transferred daily and quadrillions yearly? No. Could it be later on if the Bitcoin community stops forking Bitcoin every month and being so divided and actually focus on getting it on the Lightning Network? Could it actually be used as a cryptocurrency? Yeah. The majority of people who are buying Bitcoin are holding it to make money off of it. Let's be honest. That's not to say there's not a 5% of the holders using it. Maybe people who have a lot of Bitcoin, but the majority, we all know, they are holding it. Now, obviously, a lot of the transaction volume for Bitcoin comes from people having to use it to buy altcoins, which is why we've been talking about XRP being added as a base currency, and XRP will see that benefit as well. But that benefit for Bitcoin is slowly dying. Why? Exchanges are adding fiat pairing, and also there are other alternatives as far as base currencies such as Ethereum. XRP is on the rise. So, but I think for sure as more exchanges start adding fiat pairing, a lot of Bitcoin's transaction volume is going to go down because people are not going to be forced to have to buy Bitcoin to go use it on another exchange to buy altcoins. You guys know this. So Sagar Sarbhai, head of regulatory relations for I think I mentioned this part. Yeah. He says here, I quote, "I am very confident that in the 1 month or so, in the next 1 month or so, you will see some good news coming in where we launch the product live in production." Guys, that's awesome confirmation. Now, he didn't give a hard date, obviously, but in the next month or so, I'll take that, right? Straight from the horse's mouth from the company. This is not made up. This is not speculation. This is straight from the company. Now, the writer of this article, Ryan Brown, this guy I believe he did not do his research well, or he could have put out some FUD here, but there was a FUD statement in here. He stated, "The company has struck deals with various high-profile financial institutions, but no bank has begun testing xRapid yet." He obviously didn't do his research because he would know that SBI Holdings and I believe Santander and a few others are testing xRapid, and he would have not made that silly statement, guys. So that was a bit of fun in there. But overall, great coverage, guys, and I can't wait for this to go live. This is going to be big. And the article talks about the partnerships. They talk, actually, something to call out here, that 120 banks are using xCurrent. That is pretty big. And we know that Ripple is looking, and many of the employees have stated this, even the folks who are using xCurrent, they're going to upsell them to use xRapid. And I've been on the record saying not every bank is going to use xRapid, and we don't need every bank. What we need is definitely banks who are moving high volume of cross-border payments, because it doesn't matter about the quantity as it is the quality, so to speak, where the banks that are sending this money are big and they're sending a lot of money, because one large bank could be the equivalent of maybe 15 small banks, right? So hope you guys understand that. But all around great news, guys. This is so awesome. Keep holding on to your XRP, guys. Do not sell. This is not financial advice, but I've been loading up even today, just after reading this, because this is just further confirmation. xRapid's going live. It leverages XRP. It's going to have the biggest utility out there. No other crypto compares from a utility and use case perspective. This is going to be a disruptor of a $1 trillion industry with a vastly superior technology than what currently exists with Swift. Swift is the horse and buggy, and Ripple xRapid and XRP is a modern day car. Think about that. This is going to be big. And I've said it before, Ripple will do for payments what Google did for the internet. I absolutely believe that. So massive news, guys. Now let's jump to the next positive news. So some Goldman Sachs former employees who started a crypto hedge fund, BlockTower Capital, and this, by the way, is reported by Bloomberg. So it says Goldman Sachs alums crypto fund expands even as market tumbles. So they are continuing to expand. It's called BlockTower Capital, co-founded a year ago by former Goldman Sachs investment manager Matthew Goetz, has expanded its office and has opened a new office in New York. They currently have a location in Stamford, Connecticut. They opened in New York. They expanded their employees, and we're seeing this growth across the board, guys. Even though the market has been really not good, right? We all know that. We've been feeling it. We've seen the downward trends. These hedge funds, Wall Street, investment firms, exchanges, everyone is still expanding services, mergers, acquisitions, partnerships. Guys, it is happening across the board. I've been sharing with you guys facts after facts after facts in videos. You guys can go back and look at it. We are seeing traditional companies getting involved in crypto. Everyone wants to make money off of this. And like I said, think about this not just from a crypto perspective, a business perspective, greed, economics, all of that. All of these things going to play a factor in the growth of this market, guys. Everyone is going to look to make money off of it. It's a new asset class that is emerging. It's in its infancy stage, and the early adopters will be rewarded. And that's why I always tell you guys, I encourage you to keep holding, because we are the early adopters. We are ahead of the curve. There has been a lot of weekends have gone off the market. right? A lot of people who bought and they couldn't handle it, they got out. But guess what? They're going to FOMO back in when this thing starts to grow and mature, and then we see the launch of Backed, and the big corporate names are going to get involved, and then, you know, Goldman Sachs and all these guys and Morgan Stanley are going to start offering up services to invest. The big money's going to get in. This thing is going to take off. We've already, and I've said it before, we've already passed the threshold of, is crypto here to stay, or is blockchain here to stay, or is it going to die? We've already passed that. Now it's a matter of not if, but when. Like, when is it going to start to get momentum? And then, you know, we have some more moving pieces, and some things are solidified, right? For example, we still need some clarity from the SEC. I think once we cross that again, that particular threshold, will take us to another level. The market is maturing. We're seeing the big names, the big banks, Wall Street, they're all getting involved. So, guys, this is further confirmation. And look at this. The market is down. Regardless of the chart, what the charts say, these guys are still expanding, doing their thing, getting ready to get into the market. So that should definitely give you confidence and help you to understand what's happening here. Because remember what I always say, forget about the charts and what it says today. What is the big money doing? What is the wealthy, the the whales? What are these people doing? The businesses, they are all setting up, expanding for preparing for that bull run, guys, to make money off of this thing. So big news here. Now, as far as the note of expanding and exchanges, Kraken announced today, guys, Kraken, the crypto exchange, that they are expanding their over-the-counter OTC block trading service. Now, this is significant. I want you guys to really pay attention to this. Kraken is excited to announce a major expansion of our OTC trading platform, which will enhance the execution of large block trades for clients worldwide. We offer deeper liquidity and private personalized service to institutions and, listen to this, high net worth individuals needing to fill large orders. This is big. Whether you're trading blocks of, listen to this, $100,000 USD, 100 million euro, or 2,000 Bitcoin, the OTC desk will provide you with the execution and settlement services that are discreet, secure, and ultra competitive. Guys, I don't have 100 million euros or 2,000 Bitcoin. I don't have $100,000 to invest. I'm not saying I don't have 100,000. I'm just saying I don't have it to invest. I have money in crypto, but it's nowhere near $100,000, right? So what do you think is happening here? Everyone, Coinbase is doing it. This exchange is doing it. Hey, big money, institutional, wealthy folks, we're going to offer discreet, secure, ultra competitive services to you guys. This is big. This is what the institutional investors want. They want security. They want to make sure they have, a personalized rep handling their services. Yes, Mr. Wealthy Person, I will put in your order for 50,000 XRP. I'm just giving an example, or 100,000 Ethereum. That is what we're headed to. Just like you have stockbrokers on Wall Street. This is what we are headed to, guys. I hope you guys see this. And once again, I'm not making this stuff up. I am sharing with you facts. And this is huge. So let me give you some more details here. The ever-growing Kraken OTC team currently has 9 professional traders stationed throughout North America, Europe, and Asia. Members have, listen to this, members have a combined 100 years of trading experience working for major financial institutions such as JP Morgan, Credit Suisse, UBS, Morgan Stanley, and Merrill Lynch. These crypto exchanges are poaching Wall Street traders. Coinbase, I just reported to you guys, I think it was yesterday or the day before, they are poaching Wall Street people. Why? They need the experienced people to deal with these investors, these big time whales, this big money. And they also want to bring in that Wall Street money. So you need the experience of people who've been on Wall Street and worked with these major investment banks. So it's all coming together. And no matter what this chart says, guys, I am more confident than ever. Right now, we look at this, red. Am I fazed by this anymore? Nope. Because I know what's coming. I see the whales moving. I see the big money. I see the expansion. And I know there's manipulation in the market. So this could be some whales selling off a bit here to keep the prices low. And like I said before, notice Bitcoin didn't go down to 5,000, 4,000, right? I believe, this is just my opinion, the whales are keeping the price at a certain price. They're keeping the price at a certain level. It can't go too low. Why? They're going to lose the retail investor confidence, and it can't go too low because people are going to start dumping, and then the market will just become nothing, right? Bitcoin could go back down below 1,000, so they can't do that. And obviously, there's a lot of people holding, so that contributes to it, but they're manipulating the price. And I've said it before, the big money will buy in at the low, not the high. They're looking to make the most profit possible, just as you and I are. Now, some other big news. I've not heard about this company before, but this was reported on finextra.com, a fintech news site. Sofitto unveils cryptocurrency hardware wallet. European fintech company Sofitto, I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly, today announced its next generation hardware wallet solution. The Suji NFC wallet card is now available for pre-order. Sofitto's mission is to make everyday use of cryptocurrency simpler without compromising security. The Sugi card embeds blockchain technology, so the card never gives away the private key. Instead, it keeps it inside a dedicated secure chip, which is protected by a PIN. Simple and fast cryptocurrency transactions will be made via the dedicated mobile app, and so on. So let's look up Sofitto real quick, because I personally have not heard about this company, but it's a European financial company, it appears like. Let's see what comes up here. So it says, Sofitto, a new age of evolution of money. Let's see here if their site loads. Oh, there is. It's a lot of flash here. So a solution, decentralized payment and systems and digitalized cash, creating the next generation money ecosystem. So they're creating that wallet, guys, and it's going to support, let's see here, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ripple XRP, and ERC20 tokens. So see what I'm talking about here, guys? Regardless of what's going on in this market with the charts and all the movements, this company is launching a service. This company is launching custody service. This company is launching wallet service. Kraken's launching OTC service for institutional investors, right? Goldman Sachs, former employees and who are running hedge funds targeted to cryptocurrencies are expanding, right, guys? This thing is going to take off. We got to be patient, though. We got to be patient. It doesn't happen overnight. And this news right here, with this kind of soft timeline of when xRapid will go live is big. As I've said before, xRapid launch, I believe, will be the catalyst for the next bull run. The launch of Bakkt, the cryptocurrency exchange powered by ICE, the parent company in New York Stock Exchange, Starbucks, and Microsoft, which is going to be a global crypto exchange, provide custody service for institutional investors, and it's for retail investors as well. I believe we can possibly hear some positive news from the SEC come the end of this month. Hopefully, I hope it doesn't. We don't get another rejected ETF. It would suck. I don't think it's going to affect the market necessarily, because I think the market's kind of gone past that, because we had like 9 ETFs disapproved the other day, and it didn't tank the market all the way down. There was still some sideways movement. But if we do get an ETF approved, it'll be an emotional lift. It's not going to impact the trading chart, so to speak, as far as volumes, because ETFs work differently. But it's one of those psychology things, right? An emotional lift for the investors across the board. And who knows, we can hear some more announcements that could be big time catalysts, right? Let's say Goldman Sachs, Morgan Stanley, some major bank, JP Morgan, comes out and say, hey, we're doing crypto custody services or trading services. And that could contribute to the bull run. But right now, Ripple xRapid going live at the launch of Bakkt, and we will see what else comes out, guys. All these things work together many times. A lot of these people move in the same circles. They know, okay, Ripple is going to launch something, Bakkt's coming up, let's launch our service too. And they know how to strategically and tactically launch these news items and put out the news out there. So Big things are ahead. Very big things are ahead, and I hope you guys keep holding. I hope you grasp the macro level picture and vision of what is happening with this crypto market. Like I said, I likened it and did the analogy of it being we are in 1993-94 of the internet boom in the 90s, right? This is where we are with blockchain and cryptocurrencies, and we are very much in the infancy stages, and those who hold, guys, we will make money. We've already seen the potential of this market, what it can do on those bull runs. There's a lot of volatility, but once you understand the principles of bear and bull markets and understand this infancy market will be affected by negative news and FUD, and you understand the underlying technology and underlying principles of it, that it continues to grow year after year. And when you look at the charts, you will know what to do to hold confidently and wait for the bull runs to cash out your profits. So be sure you map out in your spreadsheet or something that you know your price points that you're going to cash out on, because you may want to do that, because we don't know how prices move. Like I said, no one's Nostradamus or a fortune teller or predictor of the future here. We make educated guess based on facts, but you want to make sure you have some sort of plan. So that if the bull run starts and things starts going up, okay, I'm going to cash out this amount of crypto at this price, at this level, and then so forth and so forth, because we don't know how long prices last, how long bull runs last. They can correct very fast, but on the way up, you can cash out, on some high prices and make some money. So hope you guys grasp that. Anyway, what do you think about this news? This is massive news, big time news. If you're holding XRP, man, this should give you confidence. It should put a smile on your face. xRapid is coming. This is going to change crypto. It's going to change the world. Now, obviously, not every bank is launching, or all the banks Ripple has working with it is going to launch overnight. But once it goes live, baby, and then bank after bank, maybe each month they start announcing and rolling, and all of this volume starts coming out and being showing up on the ledger and the news and the FOMO. It's going to be big. So I'm excited, more confident than I've ever been. And I've been in this market since late 2016. And I'm excited, guys. I'm so excited. I can't wait. And I would love to make some great money here and cash out. And I think many of you as well. So keep holding, guys. And leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you like this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Links in the description. I'll talk to you guys later.